That rain move out of our region. There's a line from about Windham up to Solon Springs, Wisconsin of rain, and that's going to make its way eastward as that low pressure system starts to kind of push out of our area going into this evening, into the earlier parts of tomorrow. Clouds around the region. We saw some sun earlier on in the day, but those clouds have kind of dominated the area now for the past few hours. It was nice to see the sun come back. We're not going to see the sun again for another couple of days, probably, with the snow coming in. Highs in St. Cloud on Wednesday are going to hover around 60 degrees, and parts of the state could hit 70 degrees. That hasn't happened since October 2018. Well, April 15th is fast approaching, and that means it's tax season again. And with over 6 million Americans already filed for taxes as of February 1st, 2019, it's sure to be another busy season. Well, we've had a couple of gloomy days the past couple of days. Will the sun ever come back out? Stay tuned to UTVS News at 4:30. I'll tell you what the heck is going on with the weather. Let's talk about this low pressure timeline. This has been a really strong low pressure system pushing through our area. Rain and snow till about 6 p.m. It could even taper off a little bit before that. Windy for the rest of the evening, gusts up to 40 plus miles per hour. Like I said, sticking with us actually until tomorrow. So windy tonight into tomorrow, freezing temps tonight. So any sitting water can become slippery, and icy conditions tomorrow morning. If you're able to leave any earlier tomorrow morning for work, do so, because any untreated surfaces, sidewalks, your driveway, some side roads in the street could definitely be a slippery commute tomorrow morning. Yes, folks, good evening. It has been snowing quite a bit for the past 12 hours. We've seen some accumulating snowfall over the past 12 hours, and as you guys said, St. Cloud State University just announced that they are going to be canceling classes after 4 p.m. today. So stay aware, stay up to date, and stay safe out there if you do have to go outdoors. St. Cloud is under a winter weather advisory right now. Off to our east, there's a winter storm warning, and off to our west, there's a blizzard warning. So plenty of weather around our area going on right now. That winter weather advisory is going to last until 12 a.m. tonight, and then we go right into a wind chill warning, and that's going to last until 12 p.m. noon tomorrow. So plenty of weather, plenty of action going on in St. Cloud as we speak. Forecasted highs today, really not that bad. Don't be fooled, though. We are going to see some snow and some cold later on in the future, but 31 in St. Cloud, 33 in the cities, lower 30s, flirting with that freezing line. So we could see a little bit of freezing drizzle later on, but I'm not expecting too much as far as that goes. So around 5 o'clock p.m., we are going to start to see that system make its way into southeastern corner of Minnesota. Some of that could be freezing drizzle and freezing rain for the first little bit, but that's going to quickly transition into snowfall. By about 10 o'clock, we're going to see most of the southwest or southeast corner of Minnesota engulfed in that fairly heavy snowfall. And we continue on the early parts of Sunday, we're going to start to see it make its way out of the region. And by Sunday mid-morning, we're going to see pretty much clearing skies, and then our temperatures are actually going to fall. They're going to start to plummet, and it's going to be below zero by the time Sunday comes to an end. The main concern with Sunday is the blowing winds, but I'll get to that in just a second. Snowfall totals, we're going to see 9 to 12 inches in this area right here. We're pretty confident in that area. Well, let's start with a live look up in Ely, Minnesota, where clouds have dominated the region for most of the day. Clouds have definitely moved into the region, but temperature-wise, very nice right now, 68 degrees with plenty of clouds in the area. East-southeast winds, 7 miles per hour. Humidity at 76%, and the pressure is at 29.91 inches of mercury, which has actually risen in the past couple of hours, and that signifies that a low-pressure system is moving out of our region, and we have some high pressure coming into our area pretty soon here. Temperatures around the region right now, very nice. 66 up in Hibbing, 64 in Orr, 64 in Aiken. Up on the hill in Duluth, 68 degrees, 64 down by the lake. All in all, not a bad afternoon temperature-wise, but we do have some showers and thunderstorms rolling through our area currently from a line up in the Mesabi Range down into Moose Lake area, currently moving off to the west as we speak. And that could stick with us throughout the afternoon because I have us at a 40% chance of showers into the evening. We should see some eventual clearing though, and they could redevelop tomorrow. We have this low pressure system off to our east, and that's kind of what's causing all the ruckus for us in our area right now. Let's talk about some precipitation. Wednesday at 3 in the morning, we could see some spotty showers and thunderstorms. Nothing severe though for at least the early parts of Wednesday, but then as we go on throughout Wednesday, we're going to start to see some more showers and thunderstorms, some more instabilities start to develop. Around 11 o'clock a.m., we could see a line of showers and thunderstorms. And then later on in the day, look at that, they start popping up all over the place as that warm front moves through. Around 11 o'clock p.m., you can see spotty showers and thunderstorms pretty much all over the map. And then later on into the early parts of Thursday, we are going to see it start to move out of our region, but there could be some lingering showers and thunderstorms in Wisconsin, at least the very eastern parts of Wisconsin for Thursday morning. Good afternoon. Some altocumulus clouds moving out of our region as we speak. It was a beautiful day, plenty of sunshine, and the temperatures absolutely beautiful. Typical Minnesota winter weather involves cold temperatures, difficult road conditions, and of course, snow. But this season we've seen quite a bit of cold and snow. Rodney Kubesh is a meteorology professor at St. Cloud State University, and he explains why we've been seeing this persistent pattern of snow and cold.
No, what's happening is we've got this persistent cold air mass sitting over like the north part of the continent, and then it's warmer to our south, of course, and then we're close to that boundary between them. And then anytime normally we get the little disturbances traveling along the boundary. They're in fact produced by the boundary, and any one of those can provide enough rising air to give us a chance of snow, either a little or a lot, like we saw this past weekend.
Students are also being affected by the weather. Randy LeBeau attends SCSU, and she's not a big fan.
For the most part, mostly because then I have to get up earlier and work on my car, like start it earlier and like scrape off the things, and that's really tricky for me some mornings.
That's not a lot of fun.
No.
Others have a different opinion. Andre Brown also attends SCSU, and he embraces the weather. What's your opinion on all this past snow and cold we've been having for the past, seems like a month or so?
I mean, it's Minnesota weather, so we're kind of used to it going into, March. If it's still like this after March, though, I'll be kind of upset.
You're not going to be a fan after March?
Not after March, no.
In the end, however, the snow and cold defines us as true Minnesotans.
It's been great. Hunter, what's going on with the weather?
It's been beautiful for the past couple of days. We've seen sunshine, vitamin D. It feels great out there, honestly. Temperatures right now, 45 degrees. It's nice. I even put the word nice with an exclamation point because it's so nice outside right now. We're above average for once, and dew point of 34 degrees, humidity 63% in the wind, a little bit breezy, 15 miles per hour out of the west. Like I said, we're above average by about 5 degrees. Our high today is going to be 47. We're going to reach that in a little bit here. Low of 26 this morning, and that's a little bit above our average of 41 degrees and that low of 22 degrees. We are seeing some clouds start to move in from the north as these weaker cold fronts start to make their way down from the north, but really nothing too major. They're going to clear out by tomorrow, and it's going to be a fairly nice day for tomorrow, but we do see some higher up cirrus clouds, higher up clouds that really aren't causing us any trouble as of right now. Temperatures, though. I'm very happy about the temperatures, and I'm sure you guys are too. I hope you get outside to enjoy it. It's 45 right now in St. Cloud, 45 in Glencoe, 45 in Litchfield. It's actually warmer up to the north, about 10 degrees warmer. Two Harbors is at about 55 degrees, right on Lake Superior. It's super nice, so get outside and enjoy it if you can. It's really nice outside, plenty of sunshine, and it's going to stay that way for a little bit. Why has it been this nice for the past couple of days? Well, it's what we call a persistence forecast. And what this means is that there's some atmospheric blocking in the upper atmosphere. And that's when a couple systems stay around because of certain weather patterns. They don't really move too much. And that's why we've been seeing these nice skies. Sometimes we can see storms and stuff for many days or so because of that atmosphere blocking. But right now, we have a ridge off to our west that's going to be hanging around. So it's been 40 degrees and sunny during the day and upper 20s and clear at night. Now, it's been freezing again at night, and that's been helping a little bit with river flooding, but we still have the potential for some major river flooding in parts of Minneapolis, St. Paul, and pretty much parts all over southern Minnesota. There's some flood warnings pretty much anywhere. So the main takeaway, if you see sitting water on the road, turn around, don't drown. It's not worth it to go through that water. It can be very dangerous, and just a little bit of water on the road could sweep your car away. So be safe out there, folks, as you're driving around. High pressure is sticking around for the next couple of days. Those little cold fronts, weaker cold fronts making their way through our area, going to kick up some clouds tonight. Not too many clouds, still going to be mostly clear into the evening. High pressure sticks around tomorrow and through Saturday. I'm really excited for Saturday, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I'll get there in just a second. Tonight's forecast, like I said, the clouds kind of move in. We'll see a couple clouds into the evening. 34 by 11 o'clock. Sunset getting later and later. 7:30 equinox just a couple days ago. So pretty nice outside for tomorrow. Sunny skies, a little bit cooler than today, but still in the lower 40s. 42 by 4 o'clock. The rest of the week, sunny skies tomorrow. Saturday, 49 degrees. We could potentially hit 50 degrees this weekend, which we haven't done in quite some time. Sunday, a little messy, a little bit of snow possible in the early morning and then at night, but then rain during the day, 47, still not too cold. Then we get a little cold on Monday, 38 degrees. It's not going to be too bad, but the sun returns next week, so not too bad.